because I didn't want the video to be too long. I didn't want the last video to be too long, so this is going to be a twofer. So this video is coming out with the previous one, so it can just be all in one go. I've had too many cliffhanger style videos going. Grahan Wukumater tank. That's wins. No. Alphano and Yastella are heals. Everyone else is DPS. Nice. Probably going to die a few times because I have not read a guide on this.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power. The victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
Is this my weakness given shape? This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power!
couple times on that fight, but aside from the one time, nice.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked a path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father. Or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It's not over.
All right, Sabine, what are you gonna do?
Queen Sabine?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people.
But what are you gonna do?
And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you?
She's right, but she's also wrong.
No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence, that she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others.
So she did die.
For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
So what exactly is she? Is she like sure, is she soul enveloped in machine? Or in actually data?
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
She's gonna bring in another reality.
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours.
Oh no, don't tell me she's gonna pull an Asian move.
The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle.
That sounds like Zodiark and Heidelin.
That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
What's living memory? Or I should say, oh wait, is living memory the Golden City?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Wait.
So, are we back in our own existence? Like,
Sphene.
does Solution 9 still exist? Oh, wow. That woman, Sphene was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the yonder reflection. But how to go after her? Kafsia might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Kafsia said she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The words Fiend spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remember her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then Kafsia is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Speen projected herself onto machines, Kafsia controlled hers remotely, but to me, they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of aether. When that aether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kafsia was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her then. The endless, those who were created from memories of the departed. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us all. The question is, when did she die? Speen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens. She'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering aether from the source. Alas, Zerelja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she's willing to do. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Speen is gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kafsia as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into that. The gate to the Golden City is the path, but the question is how do you open it now without the key? Unless... I wonder if Zerelja left the gate open. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Galuja and help and get some rest. It's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Galuja. You too, Sapphire. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. It's weird seeing myself in a normal light again. Jeez. So I'm going to assume Solution 9 was built randomly. Yeah, Solution 9 was built over 30 years and then came out into Thrall. So, we have yet to go to the Golden City. So much has happened so quickly, I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zeralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too, stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. I'm kind of in debate on do I want to do this mission. Why not? I'm really sorry, but we aren't sure what happened to Cassia. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Cassia. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Cassia forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Aaronville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zeralja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be a result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of the developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're likely to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for the time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As for Zeralja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time we suspect that Zeralja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Galusha. Oh my god. And he's like, I have nothing to leave on. I have nothing to pass on to my kin. You mean to say Galusha's the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be a king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Lamachi? Huh? What is this? Why can't I... the emotions are finally hitting. I mean, she didn't look up to her brother. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how I feel towards him. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? Yeah, she's still got to come to terms with it. so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolol and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona. Alright, now we begin Act 3. Hey, why don't you two come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as family. As new family. Really? Really? That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. See, now if these next few missions weren't like level 99 missions, I would totally just try and use another class and just try and bump up another class. I think Bard would be next. Or maybe Monk. And Monk's at 90. Bard's at 91. Okay. Let's flip up back over to Viper. It's been a hot minute.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains, and you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy, perhaps?
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Aww.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
It was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Speed. He is King of Resolve and she is Queen of Reason, just like you and me are here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sveen is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. And you and her must have gotten along well. We did, but our love for her, out of love for her people, she chose the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zorolja slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. just realized this would have been a perfect spot to do to end the video and then do a summary and start with a summary of everything that's happened before we start Act 3. When his attack on Tuliolal failed, Z'Rell just sought to gain more power, so he ordered the people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his domain, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather. He was a great person, right? Maybe. Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person. That he wasn't just the great person's son. I dare say you're right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight is clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Where are we going? Strangely enough, I don't think I've been over here. Like, this area is gorgeous. Oh, no, I've been over here. I've just taken the, teleporter, or a different route. Z'Rell had become unimaginably powerful, so it was only with Sapphire's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have the responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Galuja. I promised it, and I wanted us to become family. And it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there for each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Sapphire. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as a family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier. Don't you think? Come on, let's head to the barracks. Glad I can hear what happens in the dome. But I'm sorry you had to bear such a heavy burden on my chief. Don't be. As Val resolved, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders, and then only with the aid of Vitra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razadon. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Sapphire had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sveen. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what's become of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way I know to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. He literally looks like he's just like, okay. Very well, Amachi. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kona. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon, but even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave nothing and leave everything to the others. I understand, I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Sapphire, for all you've done for us, our nation, and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. And with that just under the wire, we will end it here and begin Act 3. Be good to yourself, be good to others, take care of each other. Laters.